Ah! Screams! I must help them.
Screams! I must help them. Welcome everybody to the Falcon one-shot. On the agenda, we have Dark Days here today. As you can probably tell by the background and also the zombie-like figure in the title, this is indeed a zombie game. It's an over-the-top shooter with some survival and crafting mechanics to it as well, to be more exact. The environment, the graphics, and the atmosphere of the game is actually pretty impressive for a small title. The controllers and gameplay can be sometimes a bit clunky, there's no denying that, but it's nothing really too bad. Honestly, where I think the problem is going to really arise with this game is the voice acting, where it's just so bad. Like, it's a whole new level of bad you've never heard before. Like, for some reason, even though your guy is a human, living in the boonies, working in the boonies to provide a living for his family, when the zombie apocalypse hits, he sounds like a fucking robot. He sounds like a robot, like he's had some sort of like voice enhancement that just went terribly wrong. And if you think I'm trying to be funny about this, I am not. Let's get into the game and show you exactly what I mean.
I've been feeling depressed for weeks now. I can't wait to get back home. You have no idea. I hope to leave earlier than planned, but I think that's wishful thinking. I must be the only hunter on this island, and I'm far from reaching my quota. I miss our town, and you above all. The island is damn cold. I should have left the tablet with Josh. There's no network here and electricity is unstable. A real hellhole. Can you believe I'm sending written letters by mail in 2016? Old school. Anyways, I can't wait to see you and Josh's precious face when I open the front door. See you soon, gorgeous. I love you so. Carter. What was that?
So, you think I was making it up? You see what I'm talking about? He doesn't sound human at all. I'm not even entirely sure why, but that's not how a human is supposed to sound like. Other than that, though, if you could probably get away from the very, very terrible voice acting, the game is not bad. Let's actually get into it and show you a bit more of it. But I wasn't trying to be funny about the voice. I'll tell you that much right now. As you can see, the graphics, are actually kind of impressive for a really small title like this. The lighting effect is actually pretty decent. The style looks pretty cool about it. I actually do enjoy the cutscenes a lot, that whole comic book type of style to it as well. But if it wasn't for the goddamn voice acting, I think I would probably enjoy this game a lot more. So now we just have to kind of walk around, get a few items over here, and find out what that noise outside was. Luckily for us, there's a shotgun over here. Now, why this guy happens to have a shotgun with over 200 bullets and his disposal is beyond me, but hey, sometimes you gotta be prepared out here in the boonies. And I think we're already kind of got here, right? So, our objective is to go see outside and see what happened here, so let's open this up.
Hope it's not a youngster who got caught in one of my bear traps again.
You will forgive me if I stop talking whenever he starts talking, but I just want you guys to really hear the full scope of this voice acting over here. So, there's gonna be some random cuts on my end over here, so you'll forgive me, but I'm only doing that for your, pleasure, displeasure maybe, depending on how you see this voice acting over here, but so be it. Let's see. I should be able to repair this. What's really cool about this, you can repair this right now. I'm not sure, I don't have any items to repair it, but I repaired my fence over here, which will apparently keep zombies out, and then we could actually just jump the gap ourselves afterwards, which is actually pretty neat. So we have to go up and around over here. As you can see, the lighting's pretty cool. I like the fog effect and everything like that. By the way, if you are familiar with Emerge, or maybe my Emerge series, you will also note that the music is straight up from Emerge. So I'm not entirely sure if it's not the same publisher or developer. I guess maybe Emerge uses like copyright or like, royalty-free music for their game, and this game is using the same exact music. But it was really interesting for me when I came in here, and the first thing I heard was like, wait a minute, this sounds really familiar, and it turned out to be just basically the same music from Emerge. So, there is that. Alright, let's just move around over here. You can probably get a better look at my guy over here by the lighting area. So, it's actually pretty decent graphics, over the top, so it's not really anything too, detailed. But for what's available to us right now, it does seem pretty...
Fuck, what the hell happened? Hey, calm down.
Oh, this guy. Now, where the game actually, it looks great when it comes to the graphics, I think, and the lighting, the zombies, unfortunately, do leave a lot to be, asked for. Like, for the most part, they will all, at least the skinny ones, will kind of, like, lumber around this way. The animations for them aren't really that great, though. That's unfortunate. Because your character does move around pretty decent, you know? He's, like, got the whole walking animation happening over here. Legs and limbs move just fine. But the zombies... I know they're supposed to be zombies and probably just kind of, like, barely walking about. But the animations of the zombies could have probably had a little bit of extra work here. But that's just me. See what I'm saying? Like, it just seems very, very stiff to me, you know? Nope, don't you dare do that. Even when they attack, they feel kind of stiff to me. There's a few more coming up my way. I think you're supposed to actually kill all of them, so that's part of our little... Yeah, kill all the zombies. So that's right there in the upper left corner. That's a pretty good indication right there, Falcon. Kill all the zombies? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to kill all the zombies. I don't know. I'm just a big dummy.
Who are those savages?
This shit might be contagious.
Not bad.
I better get to town before I cross any more of these insane fuckers in the woods.
Well, to be honest with you, he sounds a bit more human-like when he's actually out here, but in the cutscenes, it was just like straight-up robot kind, but yeah. As I mentioned, if you could get beyond the voice acting, it could be a little bit more of a fun adventure over here for you. I do believe it's like a $5 game. So as I mentioned, for a game that's a really small
type. Parking so far from the shack.
And then he goes back to sounding like a robot again. But as I mentioned, for a game that's a really small title, it's a $5 game. The game itself is actually kind of nice looking. You know, I'd probably expect something more along the I guess iOS type of game looks over here. But you know, for the most part, it is actually pretty nice looking. Now we have a this 2x4. This animation for it though, this right here, as I mentioned, the animation go from really good to really bad. Now, luckily for us, 2 shotgun blasts and a 2x4 is enough to kill these zombies. We could probably preserve 1 extra bullet here. And see if I can just lower their HP a little bit here. Now your middle friend needs 2 shots. 1, 2, up! Melee. Okay. The animation, though. Oh, God.
Not bad.
Now, this game has gone through a significant amount of changes, I gotta say, because I remember it from a while back, and it had more of a cartoony type of, like, comic book style, like, for the actual gameplay, not only the cutscenes. And now they kind of went for this, like, realistic, you know, lighting effect and everything like that, which I do believe does add a bit of more of a flair to it. But the comic book style wasn't too bad as well, I gotta admit. Now, over here we have a map. Let's find out where we're heading to. We're going over to town, obviously. We are currently at the East Forest. We want to go west, it does seem. We want to stop by the oil factory, we could go west again. So, let's get out of here. I think this should lead to the west, right? Yeah. Okay. Zambro right here at the beginning. Oh, just how did I whisk that?
What the fuck is going on? I was isolated so deep in the woods, some tragedy must have happened.
The voice, the voice acting, man. Just can't get over it. Okay, so we have to reach the port at the moment. Down over here.
That'll do just fine.
Now, you could just head straight over there, obviously, but at some point we'll be able to craft all these items, by the way. Let me go into over here. You could craft over here, but at the moment we have no blueprints, so we need to find some blueprints over here before we could actually start crafting weapons and items and survival stuff, etc., etc. You know, basically all the stuff you would imagine a zombie crafting survival type of game. This will be to go north. Are we going north? Yeah. I mean, we could go west to the oil factory as well. There might be maybe a small quest for us there. Oh, Zambro over here. Reload, reload. Oh, it's my car.
Ah! Screams! I must help them.
Screams! I must help them. But I mean, it's just so comically bad sometimes, you know? It's not... As I mentioned, I've heard bad voice acting before, but jeez.
Memphis! Shoot them for fuck's sake!
Welcome.
Where are your manners, Wade? You just saved our lives. Thanks, old pal.
Never mind the manners. I ask you a question.
Just a dude trying to get to town. I heard you guys over there, so I came to help. Actually, there could be others in need of help here.
Just a dude headed to town. So good. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little bit of tear coming down my eyes, gonna really blur my vision now. Okay, so now I'm rolling with Wade and Memphis. I'll be honest with you, Memphis doesn't sound too bad. I think Wade is the one that sounds just as bad as my main character as well. So where to now? Save the survivors up here, I guess. There's some, I mean, I just saved them, didn't I? Maybe more survivors out here? Let's keep looking about. Oh my god. Nope, here we go.
That'll do just fine.
Gunpowder, some shotgun bullets, and we have a letter. Don't eat at Joe's Pub. I've been shitting green liquid and vomiting all week. Goddamn chicken pops. Yeah, it's probably where the little zombie outbreak might have started from. It's always something they eat somewhere, you know, it's how it usually plays out. Well, I mean, you'd think it's something you ate, but it's really not. Some zombie viral disease going crazy over here.
That your ride?
3 of us would be better.
I said, is that your ride?
Wade!
Stay calm, my friend.
My friend.
Wade! What did you just do? You didn't have to do that!
You heard this bastard? He want to play hero instead of getting the fuck out of this island. Come on, get your shit together. We are taking his car.
Oh, those fuckers. I gotta find a way.
Oh, alright, cool. So I guess we're gonna get the blueprint over here. 2 alcohol and 2 tissue. So now, inventory, craft. Cool. Now do we just click on?
Those 2 idiots left me for dead and stole my car, including my wallet and my gun. Fuck. If I ever find those guys, I swear.
Well, you know, it's the important things in life, right? Zombie apocalypse, they stole my gun and my fucking wallet. You know what? I had a discount coupon there for my next Subway to be half price. If you enjoyed it, description below will have all the information for Dark Days so you can follow it for yourself. $5 title, as I mentioned, came out on Steam a couple of days ago from now, so there is that. I will catch you next time. Just a dude going to town. I'm sorry. Just a dude going to town.